What's up everyone, Loki Goblin 13 from Cracker here, and this is my video response to calicollectables 800 subscriber contest. Damn, it's impressive. Just flat out awesome. The contest itself is awesome, and that number of subscribers just amazing. Very, very cool. Congrats on that, man. Hopefully one day I'll get down there. Who knows? Way down the line. But your contest is cool. I was enjoying watching the stuff you're giving away, which are awesome prizes. So, without further ado, I'm going to ramble. You had three parts to your contest. Well, three rules or questions, however you want to go about it. Name one piece in your collection that I cherish the most. That's a tough one. It really was. I actually had to sit down and I was going through it. I'm like, this one's really great. This one's really great, comic-wise. There's so many that I really do cherish that I feel rather blessed to have in my collection. But if I had to pick one of them out of all the things that I have, all the comics, I picked one that I cherish the most because it's just something I never thought I would have, and from somebody I never thought I would meet. So, Stan Lee Meets the Amazing Spider-Man #1. It's signed by Stan Lee, and that just is amazing. Like I said, I never thought I'd ever meet Stan Lee, ever. I was always like, it'll never happen, it'll never happen. It's not gonna, I'm never gonna meet that guy, whatever. I'll never have a signed book by him or get it signed, see him sign it. But here it is. So you can never say never. You never know what's gonna come around in the future. Which, this is definitely my most cherished comic book I have. Even like I said, there are many of them, but this is the one in my collection that I prize more than anything else. Which brings me into your second question. What comic or toy do you really want to have in your collection before you die? Well, since my clock is ticking, I'm kidding. I'm an immortal. No. The one comic I would definitely want to have in my collection before I drop dead is Amazing Fantasy #15, the first appearance of Spider-Man, which is pretty much the same cover as this. It's not Stan Lee he's swinging with. That to me is the greatest comic you can have in your collection, because I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. He is my favorite superhero of all time. Batman is a close second. He's almost tied, but Spider-Man kicks his ass. So that would be the one book I would love to have in my collection before I drop dead. Which, who knows? Like I said, I never thought I'd meet Stan Lee, and I did. So it's possible. It'll cost, but it's possible. It'd be a lot easier if I won the lottery. So, but hey, who knows? Which brings me into your last question or rule. Why do you collect? Which is a good question. It's actually the question you have to ask yourself. Now I could give a smart ass answer and say, hey, why not? Why do you collect? Why not? But the real reason I collect is not just because I love it. I collect it because I'm always amazed by what people come up with. I know that probably sounds weird, but sometimes some of the books, not all of them, but some of the books would kind of catch me off guard. Like, I didn't expect that coming. I didn't expect that to look so cool, or that idea to be so cool. I'm like, hey, that's awesome. Like when I first learned of Wolverine, I'm like, this guy's got friggin' things that pop out of his hand that are indestructible and they're razor sharp. That is flat out awesome. Or the first time I ever heard about Spider-Man was even before I even collected comics. I knew about Spider-Man. Sticks to walls, shoots webbing, and I was running around my living room with yarn, throwing it out. It's crazy. So there's many reasons why I collect. Like I said, because I love it. Sometimes it catches my surprise. I get that little smile and glint in my eye. I collect also because I love talking about it, talking about stuff like, hey, did you get, this Spider-Man? No, I didn't get it. What, is it good? Yeah, it's great. It's freaking awesome. You should read it. Okay, cool. I'll take a look. And then, or collecting also, you amount your knowledge. It sounds another strange thing, but the more you collect, the more you know about something. Like, the more Spider-Man I collected, the more I figured out or found out about him. Like, oh, he can do this, he can do that. His web shooters are made out of this. He's this or that, and then you can share your knowledge to people who are just coming into comics that don't know. You're like, oh, what was, the first appearance of, the Green Goblin, Amazing Spider-Man #14, and you go on, and just, like, even on here, the community itself, You know, everybody collects. Everyone's kind of in the same kind of group. You know, everybody likes the same stuff, and it's just cool. You meet new people from it, from your collection, from your passion of it, and it's just an awesome way not only to meet people but just to spend your time too. I mean, I love going through my comics, especially on like a rainy day or a snowy day. I'm like, oh man, I forgot about that one. Pull it out and you read it. You're like, wow, that's awesome. I forgot how cool that was. So that's pretty much in a roundabout sort of way why I collect. I hope this qualifies. And thanks for having the contest. And again, congratulations on 800 subs, man. That really is impressive. Here's to 800 more, man. Later.